Vice-Chancellor and indicating that I've paid attention. He said he didn't know I was, but I was. Chairman of this very important occasion, our newly minted Vice-Chancellor, the Council Chair, members of Council, our special guest of honor, and I call her my big sister, for a lot of good reasons, but there will be time to explain. My colleague, member of Parliament, in whose constituency this esteemed institution of higher learning is situated, our venerable traditional leader, who himself, I'm told, is a product of this very proud institution. Other traditional leaders present, the heads of other institutions and vice-chancellors from sister institutions present, faculty, staff, students, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Off the bat, let me formally indicate that I have taken judicious notice of all the matters raised. Particular attention has been paid to the academic environment, and I thought it was very important to speak elaboratively about the ingredients that together blend nicely to create a conducive academic environment. And indeed, institutions can only grow if we all pull in the same direction. So I would dutifully convey this and many more, and in particular your request to His Excellency the President to minister. And once the President's legal advisor is also here, in addition to my good self, I believe your message, which I believe is a fair request to His Excellency to consider extending the very important intervention that we call the no-fee stress to Ghanaian citizens pursuing higher degrees in accredited private universities. I think it's a fair request and we would convey beautifully. But let me be quick to add that it will be subject to the availability of resources. But I think that we have a listening president who has never hidden his passion to foster a collaborative relationship between the public and the private sector in our quest to develop our nation. He's already demonstrated that by bringing on board the private secondary schools in the delivery of the free senior high school policy. And I think within that context, your request will receive a favorable ear. So I just wanted to indicate that. So on behalf of the Minister for Education, it is a privilege to join you today on this very important occasion and a significant moment in the life of Valley View University. I bring you greetings from the Minister who is currently in the Northern Region as part of His Excellency's entourage, as he is in the Northern Region, to speak about his reset agenda, to inspect projects, and to catch sword for a number of projects in the Northern Region. Today is not just a formal transition of leadership. It is a renewal of purpose. It is a moment to reflect on where the university has come from, and more importantly, where it is headed. Let me begin by expressing my heartfelt congratulations to our new Vice-Chancellor, Professor Daniel Ganu, on his induction. Prof, congratulations. This appointment is both an honor and a responsibility. Leadership at this level demands vision, discipline, and a deep sense of commitment to service. It also requires an ability to bring people together around a common goal. Professor Ganu, your selection is a clear vote of confidence in your experience and your ability to lead this institution forward. I have no doubt that under your stewardship, Valley View University will continue to grow in strength, relevance, and impact. Ladies and gentlemen, Valley View University holds a special place in Ghana's higher education landscape. As we heard, it is the first of our private universities to have received a charter, and that is no mean achievement. As a chartered private university with strong values rooted in faith and service, it has consistently contributed to the development of skilled and principled graduates. In today's rapidly changing world, the role of universities has become even more critical. We are not only training students for jobs, we are preparing them to solve problems, to think critically, and to lead with integrity. This is why leadership matters. The Vice-Chancellor sets the tone for academic excellence, research innovation, and institutional discipline. The direction you choose as Vice-Chancellor would influence not only the university's community, but also the broader society. As a ministry, we remain committed to supporting institutions like the Valley View University. Our focus is clear: to improve quality, expand access, and ensure that education remains relevant in our national development. We encourage a stronger partnership between universities, industry, and government. We must align our academic programs with the needs of the economy. We must also invest in research and address real challenges, whether in education, health, agriculture, or technology. At the same time, we must not lose sight of